Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1. Today's journey takes us deep into the heart of American numismatics, where small change can carry big stories. If you've ever held a state quarter in your hand and wondered whether it could be more than pocket change, this video is for you. Listen closely, because the Vermont state quarter from 2001 is one of those coins that quietly captures history, beauty, and the attention of serious collectors around the world. The United States State Quarters program was one of the most successful coin programs ever created. It introduced millions of people to coin collecting by celebrating each state's identity, culture, and heritage. Vermont was honored early in the series, and its design instantly stood out. The coin reflects the state's peaceful landscape, deep traditions, and strong independent spirit, making it memorable even among casual collectors. The center of the Vermont quarter's design is a tall sugar maple tree, proudly standing between rolling hills. This image is not random. The sugar maple represents Vermont's long history of maple syrup production, a symbol of hard work, patience, and natural wealth. Below the tree are simple words that carry powerful meaning for Vermonters, reminding us of freedom and unity. The overall design feels calm and balanced, yet meaningful, which is one reason collectors feel such a strong emotional connection to this coin. While millions of Vermont quarters were produced, true rarity in the coin world is not always about low mintage alone. Condition plays a massive role. Most Vermont quarters were heavily circulated, tossed into pockets, vending machines, and cash registers. Over time, scratches, worn edges, and faded details became common. Finding one in pristine, untouched condition with full luster and sharp details is far more difficult than many people realize. What truly elevates the Vermont state quarter into legendary territory are rare minting errors. Error coins are accidents that slip past quality control, and collectors treasure them because no two are exactly alike. Some Vermont quarters have been discovered with dramatic off-center strikes, where part of the design is shifted, creating a visually stunning mistake. Others show doubled details, especially in the lettering or tree branches, caused by a misaligned die during the striking process. Another highly desirable error involves planchet issues. In rare cases, a Vermont quarter was struck on the wrong metal blank, resulting in unusual weight, color, or sound. These mistakes are incredibly scarce and immediately catch the attention of advanced collectors and grading experts. There are also examples of missing layers, weak strikes, and die cracks that add character and uniqueness to the coin. Collectors are drawn to these coins not just because of their monetary potential, but because each error tells a story of the minting process itself. These imperfections transform an ordinary quarter into a historical artifact, a one-of-a-kind survivor that escaped correction and entered circulation by chance. High-grade Vermont quarters with exceptional errors are often professionally graded and sealed to protect their condition. Once certified, their value can rise dramatically, especially when competition among collectors increases. Serious collectors are always searching for standout pieces that complete high-level collections, and when one of these rare Vermont quarters appears, demand can become intense. This is why experienced coin enthusiasts always recommend checking your change carefully. A coin that looks ordinary at first glance may hold subtle clues that set it apart. Sharp details, unusual spacing, strange textures, or mismatched coloring could signal something special. To a trained eye, these signs are thrilling discoveries. The Vermont state quarter from 2001 is a perfect example of how modern coins can still achieve legendary status. It blends artistic beauty, historical meaning, and rare minting accidents into one small piece of metal. For collectors, it represents patience, knowledge, and the excitement of the hunt. Now, here is the moment you have been waiting for. Under the rarest conditions, with exceptional preservation and extraordinary minting errors, this Vermont state quarter has been associated with values reaching as high as $92,000. Top 2. We are focusing on a coin that many people have spent without a second thought. Yet serious collectors listen very carefully when its name is mentioned. The United States of America state quarter dollar from Arkansas, issued in 2003, is a fascinating example of how history, design, rarity, and minting mistakes can combine to create something truly special. If you love coins, stay with me, because this is a story worth hearing all the way through. The Arkansas State Quarter was released as part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, a project that changed modern coin collecting forever. Arkansas proudly joined the series with a design that reflects its identity and natural wealth. This coin represents the natural state, and every detail was chosen with purpose. For collectors, that thoughtful design is the first reason this quarter stands out from the crowd. On the reverse side, the central image shows a stalk of rice, honoring Arkansas as one of the leading rice-producing states in the nation. Nearby, a diamond shape pays tribute to the Crater of Diamonds State Park, the only public diamond mine in the United States where visitors can search for real diamonds. Flying above the scene are ducks, symbolizing the state's rich wildlife and its reputation as a major destination for duck hunting. Together, these elements tell a complete story of land, resources, and tradition, all captured on a small piece of metal. While millions of Arkansas quarters were minted, most of them entered circulation immediately and were heavily used. Over time, this everyday handling caused wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. Because of this, coins that survive in exceptionally high condition are much harder to find than people expect. Collectors place great importance on sharp details, strong luster, and clean surfaces, and Arkansas quarters that meet these standards are already uncommon. The true excitement begins when we talk about errors. Error coins are the heartbeat of advanced collecting, and the Arkansas quarter has produced some remarkable ones. One of the most talked about errors involves doubled die features, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. This doubling can sometimes be seen in the lettering, the rice stalk, or other fine details, making the coin visually striking and highly desirable. Another category of rarity comes from off-center strikes. These errors occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted. Well-centered off-center errors that still show the date and mint details are especially valuable. They clearly demonstrate the mistake while preserving the coin's identity, which collectors love. Some Arkansas quarters have also been discovered with planchet errors. These include coins struck on the wrong metal blank, coins with missing layers, or coins with unusual thickness or weight. These errors are extremely rare and often identified only by experienced collectors or professional grading services. When confirmed, they can dramatically increase the coin's desirability. Die cracks and die breaks are another feature collectors search for. These appear as raised lines or unusual marks caused by damaged minting dies. While minor examples are common, dramatic and clearly visible die breaks on Arkansas quarters are far less frequent and can add significant collector interest. What makes the Arkansas 2003 quarter especially appealing is that it sits at the crossroads of modern minting and traditional collecting. It is recent enough that people still find examples in old jars or collections, yet old enough that truly exceptional pieces are disappearing into long-term collections. This creates a sense of urgency among collectors who want to secure the best examples before they vanish from the open market. For coin lovers, this quarter is a reminder that knowledge is power. Taking the time to examine details, learn about minting errors, and understand grading can turn an ordinary-looking coin into an incredible discovery. The Arkansas State Quarter proves that modern coins can still surprise us, inspire us, and reward careful attention. In the rarest cases, when outstanding condition meets dramatic minting errors and strong collector demand, the Arkansas State Quarter Dollar from 2003 has been linked to values reaching as high as $88,000. Top 3. We are traveling to the American Midwest to explore a state quarter that quietly captures the spirit of exploration, determination, and survival. The United States of America State Quarter Dollar from Nebraska, released in 2006, is a coin every collector should pay close attention to. If you love discovering secrets hiding in plain sight, this is a video you will truly enjoy. The Nebraska State Quarter was issued as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, a series that brought millions of people into the world of coin collecting. Nebraska's design immediately set it apart because it tells a powerful story of westward expansion and early American dreams. This quarter honors the pioneers who traveled long distances in search of opportunity, carrying little more than hope and determination. The reverse design features a covered wagon traveling westward, guided by Chimney Rock, one of the most famous landmarks on the Oregon Trail. Chimney Rock rises from the plains as a symbol of guidance and endurance, just as it did for settlers more than a century ago. The design also includes a strong message about fairness and justice, reflecting the values Nebraska proudly represents. This combination of imagery and meaning gives the coin deep emotional appeal for collectors and history lovers alike. At first glance, the Nebraska quarter may seem common, since millions were produced for circulation. However, rarity in coin collecting is not just about how many were made. It is about how many survived in exceptional condition. Most Nebraska quarters were used daily, passed from hand to hand, dropped into machines, and stored loosely in pockets. As a result, many show worn details, scratches, and faded surfaces. Collectors place high value on coins that escaped this rough treatment. Finding a Nebraska quarter with sharp details, original mint luster, and clean surfaces is far more difficult than most people expect. These high-grade examples already stand out as desirable collectibles, even without errors. The real excitement begins when minting errors enter the picture. Error coins are accidental creations that occurred during the manufacturing process, and they are treasured because they are unpredictable and unique. The Nebraska quarter has produced several notable error types that collectors actively hunt for. Double die errors are among the most popular. These occur when the coin design is impressed more than once in a slightly misaligned way, causing doubling in letters, numbers, or design elements. On Nebraska quarters, this can sometimes be seen in the text or in fine details of the wagon and landscape, creating a dramatic and eye-catching effect. That off-center strikes are another thrilling discovery. These errors happen when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, leaving part of the design missing or shifted. Well-defined off-center Nebraska quarters that still show the date and design are especially appealing to collectors because they clearly display the minting mistake. Planchet errors also add to the mystery. Some Nebraska quarters were struck on flawed or incorrect metal blanks, resulting in unusual weight, thickness, or texture. Others may show missing layers or incomplete metal bonding. These errors are extremely rare and often require professional examination to confirm, which only increases their prestige once verified. Die cracks and grease-filled dies are additional features collectors watch for closely. These can appear as raised lines or missing details caused by damaged or clogged dies during minting. While minor examples are common, bold and unusual examples can significantly increase collector interest. What makes the Nebraska 2006 quarter especially fascinating is how it combines modern accessibility with true rarity. Many people still have jars of change or old collections that may contain overlooked examples. For collectors, this creates excitement and anticipation because the next great discovery could be waiting anywhere. This coin reminds us that patience and knowledge are powerful tools. Examining details carefully, understanding errors, and respecting condition can turn an ordinary quarter into an extraordinary find. The Nebraska State Quarter stands as proof that modern coins can still capture imagination, reward curiosity, and inspire collectors of all ages to eye in the most exceptional cases, where pristine condition meets dramatic minting errors and intense collector demand. The Nebraska State Quarter Dollar from 2006 has been associated with values reaching as high as $85,000. Top 4 today's spotlight is on a state quarter that represents innovation, courage, and firsts. Many people have carried this coin in their pocket without realizing what it could truly mean to collectors. The United States of America State Quarter Dollar from Ohio, released in 2002, is far more than everyday change. If you love coins and the stories behind them, listen very carefully and enjoy this journey. The Ohio State Quarter was part of the highly successful 50 State Quarters program, which transformed modern coin collecting across the country. Ohio's design instantly captured attention because it celebrates the state's powerful contribution to American history. Known as the birthplace of aviation, Ohio honors its role in changing the world forever, and that pride is clearly reflected on this coin. The reverse design features a scene that symbolizes innovation and determination. At the center is an early airplane soaring through the sky, representing the Wright brothers and their groundbreaking achievement in powered flight. Alongside this image is an outline of the state of Ohio, grounding the design in its place of origin. The imagery tells a story of vision, risk-taking, and progress, all condensed into a single quarter. Although millions of Ohio quarters were produced, true rarity does not come from mintage numbers alone. Most of these coins entered circulation immediately and were heavily used. They passed through countless hands, machines, and registers, collecting scratches, nicks, and worn details along the way. Because of this, finding an Ohio quarter in exceptional, near-perfect condition is far more difficult than many people expect. Collectors are especially drawn to examples that still display sharp design details, strong mint luster, and clean surfaces. These high-grade coins stand out immediately and are much scarcer than typical circulated pieces. Condition alone can separate an ordinary quarter from one that sparks serious collector interest. What truly elevates the Ohio 2002 quarter into a different league is the presence of rare minting errors. Error coins are the result of mistakes during the minting process, and collectors prize them because they are unpredictable and unique. No two error coins are exactly alike, which makes them especially exciting to discover. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die. This occurs when the coin design is struck more than once in a misaligned manner, causing visible doubling in letters, numbers, or design elements. On Ohio quarters, this doubling can sometimes be seen in the lettering or in parts of the airplane design, creating a dramatic visual effect that immediately grabs attention. Off-center strikes are another highly desirable error. These happen when the coin blank is not properly positioned during striking, resulting in part of the design being shifted or missing. Well-defined off-center Ohio quarters that still show the date and major design elements are especially valuable because they clearly display the mistake while remaining identifiable. Planchet-related errors also add to the mystery and appeal. Some Ohio quarters have been found struck on defective or incorrect metal blanks, leading to unusual weight, color, or thickness. Others may show missing layers or bonding issues. These types of errors are extremely rare and often require professional verification, which further increases their desirability once confirmed. Die cracks, die breaks, and grease-filled dies are additional features collectors search for. These appear as raised lines or missing details caused by damaged or clogged minting dies. While small examples can be common, bold and visually striking ones on Ohio quarters can significantly increase collector interest. What makes the Ohio State quarter especially exciting is its connection to a state known for invention and progress. That theme mirrors the experience of collectors themselves, who are constantly searching, learning, and discovering. This coin reminds us that modern issues can still hold surprises, and that careful examination can lead to remarkable finds. For coin lovers, the Ohio 2002 quarter represents opportunity. It encourages patience, attention to detail, and curiosity. A coin that once bought a small item could, under the right conditions, become a centerpiece of a serious collection. In the most extraordinary cases, when outstanding condition meets dramatic minting errors and strong collector demand, the Ohio State quarter dollar from 2002 has been linked to values reaching as high as $83,000. Top 5. We are heading to the heart of America to uncover the story behind a state quarter that many people overlook, yet serious collectors never ignore. The United States of America State quarter dollar from Kansas, released in 2005, is a powerful reminder that even modern coins can carry mystery, rarity, and surprising value. If you truly love coins, listen carefully and enjoy every moment of this story. The Kansas State Quarter was part of the iconic 50 State Quarters program, a series that reshaped coin collecting for an entire generation. Kansas entered the program with a design that reflects its wide-open landscapes and deep agricultural roots. Known as the Sunflower State, Kansas chose imagery that feels simple at first glance, yet meaningful and symbolic the longer you look at it. The reverse of the coin features a tall sunflower rising from the plains, reaching toward the sky. Above it soars a majestic American buffalo, an animal closely tied to the history of the Great Plains. This design represents strength, survival, and the connection between land and life. For collectors, the balance of natural beauty and historical symbolism makes the Kansas quarter instantly recognizable and emotionally appealing. Although millions of Kansas quarters were minted, rarity in the coin world is not just about how many were made. Most of these coins entered circulation immediately and were used daily. They traveled through countless hands, cash drawers, and machines, slowly losing their sharp details and original shine. Because of this, Kansas quarters that remain in exceptional condition are far scarcer than most people realize. Collectors carefully search for examples with strong mint luster, crisp edges, and clean surfaces. Coins that avoided circulation damage stand out dramatically when compared to worn pieces. High-grade Kansas quarters already attract attention, even before considering errors. What truly elevates the Kansas 2005 quarter into collector legend is the presence of rare minting errors. Error coins are created when something goes wrong during the minting process, and these mistakes create unique pieces that cannot be duplicated. Collectors value these coins because they tell a behind-the-scenes story of how money is made. One of the most famous errors associated with the Kansas quarter is the missing or altered letter in the state motto. In rare cases, grease-filled dyes caused part of the inscription to appear weak or missing, creating a dramatic and instantly recognizable variation. These errors are visually striking and have become some of the most talked about modern coin mistakes. Double die errors are another highly desirable feature. These occur when the design is impressed more than once in a slightly misaligned way, leading to visible doubling in letters or design elements. On Kansas quarters, doubling may appear in the text or fine details of the sunflower or buffalo, making the coin stand out clearly to trained eyes. The off-center strikes add even more excitement. These errors happen when the coin blank is not properly positioned during striking, causing part of the design to be shifted or missing. Kansas quarters with strong off-center strikes that still show the date and main imagery are especially prized by collectors because they clearly display the minting mistake. Planchet errors are among the rarest and most fascinating discoveries. Some Kansas quarters were struck on flawed or incorrect metal blanks, resulting in unusual weight, thickness, or texture. Others may show missing layers or bonding issues. These errors are extremely uncommon and often require professional grading to confirm, which adds to their prestige and appeal. Die cracks and die breaks are also closely examined by collectors. These appear as raised lines or unusual shapes caused by damaged minting dies. While small examples are fairly common, bold and dramatic ones on Kansas quarters can significantly increase collector interest. What makes the Kansas State quarter especially exciting is how approachable it feels. Many people still have old jars of change, inherited collections, or forgotten rolls of quarters. The possibility that a rare Kansas quarter could be hiding in plain sight adds thrill to the search and keeps collectors passionate. This coin teaches an important lesson to every coin lover. Knowledge, patience, and careful observation can turn an ordinary-looking quarter into an extraordinary discovery. The Kansas quarter from 2005 proves that modern coins still have stories to tell and secrets to reveal. In the most remarkable cases, when pristine condition combines with rare and dramatic minting errors and strong collector demand, the Kansas State quarter dollar from 2005 has been associated with values reaching as high as $79,000. If you're enjoying these hidden coin stories and love discovering the secrets behind everyday change, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow coin lovers, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an exciting new upload, because you never know which coin could be worth listening to next.